Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel for Lost Moss. My name is Fumani, and before I start today's video guys, I'd just like to apologize for being a bit inconsistent with my video distributions, but one thing I can always promise is that I'll always give you your dosage of information that can always better benefit your life. So today I'm actually talking about the law of unconditionality, which is actually a continuation of the four laws of existence. If you're not aware of the four laws of existence, just go down to my videos and you'll actually see it. It's actually titled the four laws of existence. So today this is actually the fourth law, titled the law of unconditionality. So this is actually a new word that I've actually invented just to stress out this law. And this law has three sectors in which it expresses itself: through support, freedom, and openness, in which I'll elaborate just how these things are actually operating in the background of your existence and now how you can utilize them to better benefit your life. So when we speak of unconditional, we're looking at the unconditional love of God or the unconditional love of the universe, and we don't really truly understand just how this unconditionalness works and how we actually can utilize this to our advantage. And we basically interpret unconditional as being something that is unlimited and something that is freely given, but it's something that actually goes much deeper than that. So in terms of support, so every decision that you make as a human being, let me just write that down. Your life is an accumulation of your decisions. Okay. Every decision that you have made, existence has supported you in order to take the course of action in which that decision propelled you towards. So what I mean is that, let's just say you decided to get a new job, or you decided to gain more money, lose weight, or any new experience that you called forth from the universe. And I'm not necessarily meaning just any like a decision that is weak. I mean a strong decision, a decision that is made out from the heart. Existence always supported you in that, and it supports you in two main ways. Okay, it's through the images that you get in your mind and the feelings that you experience. So what actually happens here is that once you make a decision, once you make a choice, the universe then downloads the necessary images that your mind needs in order for you to have the necessary the vision, the images that you need to see in order to navigate your way through the physical potential circumstances that you may come across, in ways that you can actually deal with them, and ways in which you can execute the plan that you have in mind. Okay, so existence will always ensure that it downloads the necessary pictures in your mind that you need on your journey in order to attain that desired object or that desired experience. And conversely, you can say the same about feelings. Existence will always energetically give you the necessary feelings in order to propel you to make the necessary movements. So Daryl Anker, that's the name of a guy who actually channels an extraterrestrial called Bashar. Now, whether you believe in that stuff or not, his message is actually very clear, in which he says that we should always actually follow our excitement, because our excitement is another way for our body to communicate to us that this particular course of action is a right one, because it is vibrationally suited specifically for you. Basically, the path that you're taking is tailor-made for you. You are made to take that path. So, of course, you need to dive deeper into what your excitements actually are, because certain excitements come across as excitements, but they're actually created out of pain. So, of course, you need to actually be very authentic and very truthful with yourself. So, existence will always support you, and even though it may appear as if certain things actually happen to prevent you from actually attaining your desired object or desired experience, there's always a vibrational promise. So you always need to fixate your focus within. when you have a desired goal in mind, always fixate your focus within. Create the necessary vibration within yourself and dwell within that. Do not worry about the external world. The external world will bring you images and experiences that contradict that. Okay? But if you assume the correct vibration, the vibration that correlates, that is directly linked to the experience that you want, the experience that you desire, then you will see the reality that is right in front of you literally alter itself to suit the vibration that you have assumed within yourself. So existence does not support you all the time externally. Externally, it may appear as if it's not supporting you, but internally, vibrationally, if you hold that vibrational promise that existence is supporting you no matter what, and you assume that, then you'll realize just how malleable and changeable your reality is, and it will always mold and shape itself to better suit the vibration that you have assumed. So existence supports you when you assume the vibration first. Okay. And then through freedom. So every being is born within freedom. We have been born in a society where there's a lot of rules, a lot of regulations, a lot of constructs, but on the deepest level, on the ultimate level, there are no restrictions. There are no rules. So we human beings operate with rules. Okay, there's certain things you can do, there's certain things that you cannot do. You see, we're always operating on these spectrums. But in reality, any course of action that you take, existence allows you to do that. It's basically the openness as well. You are free to make any decision that you want. Okay, and you are free to communicate however you want. So we also have a lot of rules under this in terms of communication, especially when you're communicating with other individuals, other human beings. You have to watch your words, you have to watch the truth that you're admitting to them, okay? And this is all well and good, but existence gives you that promise that you are free to communicate to existence in however way you would like. So if you are angry with the universe, you're more than welcome to communicate that. If you're excited, if you're happy, whatever emotion that you're feeling, whatever perspective that you have of the universe or existence or God, you are free to communicate that. And what also is related to your communication is your level of self-expression. So we all have this undying feeling that there's certain things that you can do and there's certain things that you cannot do in terms of expressing yourself. So if this is who you are, you always feel as if you cannot really express that based on your worry as to how people are going to receive it. But existence, as the law of unconditionality states, that you are free to be who you are. Existence gave you the blueprint of being this particular person, and what that means is that every single characteristic or every single personality trait that is within you is by design. It is literally by design. You are made to be this person because in you being this person, you have now this particular effect that is needed to ensure that every participant within existence, every human being, every animal, every living organism is propelled to evolution. So you are needed to be yourself. Any other variation, you are not serving your purpose. So you fully expressing yourself, fully expressing who you are fulfilling your purpose. So you expressing yourself is your gift of freedom. You are free to do that. And any law or any rule that states that you cannot express yourself is an illusion. It's a lie. They're deceiving. If existence gave you the parameters, if existence gave you the experiences needed in order to be this person, be that person, because you are free to be that person. And lastly, in terms of freedom, is that there's no morality. So we operate on a lot of opposites. There are good things and there are bad things, and good judgments and bad judgments. So every course of action that you take, you're worried whether it's a good action or a bad action. And in ultimate reality, there's no good and there's no bad. So existence does not operate on morality. Morality is actually a human construct. Thus, any action that you take is not contained in the universe as, okay, that is a good action or that is a bad action. And that is why, in fact, the most atrocious acts are actually enabled, because existence does not say, okay, this is good, this is bad. Okay, it says you are free to act in whatever way that you desire. Now, of course, if your goal in mind, if our goal in mind as humanity is to experience joy and happiness, then of course there are right courses of action and bad courses of action. But in ultimate reality, you are not judged for any action that you take, because existence does not operate on morality. It operates on something much higher, something beyond that, that does not contain contradictions and opposites of good, bad, and evil, and good, basically. So any action that you take, understand that there's no morality behind that. Okay, so your morality that you impose on your action is your definition of what you consider good and what you consider bad. And coarsely, you can say that about other people's actions. But in ultimate reality, existence does not operate on that, because in essence, existence is not judging you. It allows you to be who you are. And lastly, the last law is in terms of openness. So what this basically means is quite related to the freedom sector, in the sense that you are free and you are open to have infinite experiences. So existence does not say, okay, a lot of people have this idea in mind that, okay, if you are born in certain conditions, then you are only going to live that life. But existence gives you the promise of being open to any experience that you desire. So if you desire a new experience and your conditions contradict that, existence is open to new experiences that you could have. And it does not say, okay, I'm going to be closed off to that and I'm going to be open to that. It's open to every single experience. And that's why, as I've elaborated there, that the most atrocious acts have been allowed. Existence was open to that. The most atrocious crimes and the most atrocious experiences have actually been allowed and opened by existence. And coarsely, the most kind and loving and caring acts have been opened by existence to have people experience that, because existence, as I said, does not operate on morality. It is open to every single kind of experience. And if it's open to every single kind of experience, it's open to every single thought that you may occupy and every single feeling that you may occupy. So there is no thought that existence prevents you from having, and there's no feeling that existence prevents you from having. So basically, if you understand these three sectors, and you understand basically that existence gives you life as your playground, and you are free to do whatever you want to do with it, and whatever you want to do with it, you're supported by it, and whatever course of action and decision that you make, existence is open to that. Then you realize that your life is unbounded, your life is infinite, and it is unlimited, and you at any given moment can decide to have a new experience, to be a new you, to have new experiences, to have new aspects in your life. You can literally bring infinity in your life based on this law, this promise by existence, that you are supported, you're given freedom, and it is open to any decision that you may take. Okay, so basically there are much more ways in which I can elaborate on this, but I just would like to keep it short. If you'd like me to elaborate on it, please do tell me. But this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, please share, please like if you'd like, and comment as well. And to end it off, as I always end it off, to those who seek, seek no more, for in the present we find it all. Thank you very much, guys.